Hello and welcome to True Guidance Tarot. My name is Adriana Teodoro-Dier. I'm an intuitive reader and I have a message for the water signs. This is for Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. I'll talk more at the end, but I wanted to let you know that I still have readings for 50% off. They're really awesome wellness, relationship, and deep readings. I'll talk more later, but just to kind of get your mind going, it's available through my website, trueguidancetarot.com. Okay, let's get straight to your reading, and this is a very specific and important message for someone, so I really hope you're watching. So, the energy around you, we've got the Five of Wands. Now, this is not a comfortable card, especially for for the water signs. This card just feels panicked to me. It feels like a lot of stress, a lot of just kind of this tense, adrenaline-driven energy. And it tends to come up when you kind of feel like you're fighting for your life, when there's things against you in your world or people or situations, and you just have to get through it. And you have enough strength to get through it. It's not a question of that. It's just that it's not a very comfortable vibe to be in. Water signs, we like everything harmonious and kind of nice and settled, and this just feels very like tense and panicky and a little dramatic. So in response to that, you're feeling like the Five of Cups, and so this is you lost in your sorrows again, thinking about all the things you've lost, thinking about the things you don't have, regretting the choices that you've made. Because I'm thinking this card has you pretty stressed out, strung out, your energy's a little bit drained, it's very easy to fall into that sadness that we see here. And, this card comes with a reminder to always look at what you have, which to me sounds a little trite right now, but let's keep that in the back of your head, because when we look at the advice, that's really, really pertinent. So right now you're feeling a bit emotional in a sad way. You're feeling kind of heavy and maybe a little bit grief-stricken. It's also just your way of taking time to draw into yourself, because the outside world is just a little too much right now. But it's not in that restful kind of way. It's in that very self-pitying kind of way. So let's look at your advice. We've got the Queen of Pentacles, we've got the Seven of Wands in the middle, and then we have the Ten of Pentacles on the other side. Now, you've got a mother figure in your life, definitely a feminine energy, kind of caregiver, provider energy in your life, and you need to stand up to this person a bit more, whether it's actually literally standing up to them or just energetically sticking up a boundary. They are trying to make you feel less than what you really are. And you're this Ten of Pentacles over here. You're complete. You've worked hard to be where you are. You've really put a lot of time into your growth, into your wholeness, and you've dedicated a lot of energy to yourself. You need to protect the heck out of that. This card is, we've got a badger facing off with a fox. It's kind of hard to see, but she's protecting two baby foxes back there. So your well-being is like those babies she's protecting. You need to protect that, because this woman here, this mother figure that I'm feeling, is really trying to tear that down, really trying to tear down that sense of security and groundedness and wholeness that you feel. So the feeling I'm kind of getting off this card is kind of like mother-in-law, like your worst nightmare mother-in-law, who just finds fault with everything, can't ever just accept you the way you are. And, looking at that kind of person with compassion, they are only projecting onto you what they feel. It's not that they're an evil person. It's just that they feel inside with themselves that something is lacking, that they're not enough. And so they're putting that onto you. So I'm not saying that you need to get into a confrontation with this person or blame them, none of that stuff. But understand that part of the reason why you're feeling this way, that you're feeling so sad and regretful, and that you're nothing, you've lost so much, is because you're allowing this person to get in your head. You have everything you need, you're completely fine, but this person is trying to make you feel that you don't. And some of you are taking the bait and you're going there. Okay, so for everyone's sake, just say no to that negative kind of behavior. I know that's very easy to say. Right now you're all emotional, and it's easy for me to just say, oh yeah, just say no. But see if you can gently turn yourself to having a boundary. To when you start to feel those doubts and those feelings come in, just take a second and breathe and say, is that really the way I am? Is that really true? Am I really lacking all those things? Don't I have those things in myself? Just question it a little bit. It's not going to happen like that. I mean, I'm not talking to fire signs here. This is water, which tends to move a little slower. But just see if you can kind of turn your energy a little bit. Just turn your energetic body a little bit to see if you can lighten this up for yourself. Because you're not doing her a favor either by pandering to these negative things that she's putting on you. Okay, so for everyone's good, really take a step back and tune in, feel into your wholeness again, so that you're not feeling so sad and incomplete. Okay, so I wanted to just tell you a little bit more about these readings. They're absolutely my passion. I really love to be a channel for the information from the other side to people like you. And it's really an awesome thing to give yourself that little space of self-care and nurturing from the inside out, because the messages that come through are specific to you. It's stuff that your guides want you to know and hear. So if that's something that's interesting to you, I really invite you to check out the website, trueguidancetarot.com. They're available at a 50% discount because I just want to make sure that everybody who needs them can have access to them. So I'll see you next time. Have a great week.